So exciting to be back here in the Renosphere with you all. This whole channel started with the Renegades, and you guys all kind of trained me on how to react and helped me sharpen my skills on it. And now today, I'm waiting for my 100,000 subscriber plaque is going to be delivered today. And it's so fun to be here because I celebrated my 10,000 subscriber point last year with the Renegades. I watched Ren's 1 million subscriber video with you all. So it's so kind of fun coming all full circle today. And he's released yesterday Vincent's Tale. Is this a continuation of the tale in Jenny and Screech? Is this a new thing altogether? What's the singing like? Everybody's been asking me. They're excited to hear me break down the singing, and I'm excited to break down the singing. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I just love Ren so much. I'm so glad that his health is in a place now where he's making music. I pulled up, this is on my Discord. I have a Discord for Ren and Friends, as well as a Patreon chat dedicated to all Ren things. And we checked out over on Patreon the busking. We listened to that together. Their new this busking right here with Romaine. It was so magical, so good to see him. He looks great too in the video. So, all right, God, I'm so excited. We're gonna check this out now. Just to introduce myself, if you're new to my channel, my name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach for the last 25 years. Building voices is my life's work. I still teach and have a pretty full roster of clients I work with each week. And this is an amazing team of teachers that teach with me here in the Manhattan tri-state area. This is my website. Links down in the description. We do in-person lessons out here, but we have students now from this channel all over the world, and online lessons really do work very well. So if you need a vocal coach, hit us up. Okay, here we go, man. All right, so this is Vincent's Tale, Sunflowers. Sunflower scene. What does that mean? Okay, we're gonna try to break this down. I also want to do. I just want to look up the lyrics too, so that when we can stop and kind of look at them a little bit here. Hopefully these lyrics are accurate. Okay, so we've got the lyrics, we've got the video, we've got our popcorn. Let's do it. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. Ren, Vincent's Tale, Sunflowers, Prologue. It's a prologue to something.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker,
Jenny,
a 14-year-old boy, is in critical
Jenny and
condition
Screech.
after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more.
Oh, such a beautiful shame.
Oh,
The sunflowers will when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes.
Ooh, vibrato.
We all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down.
Whoa!
Blindingly
Goosebumps.
loud. Never surrender.
We're gonna go back. Oh my God, this is good. I like the production. It's different.
Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines, planting seeds where the grass never grows. But the grass, it stays greener in places unknown as we all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me. Whoa, rains down, blindingly loud. Never surrender.
Wow. What? Oh, this production! This is brilliant. This is genius. Is that it? What was that? Wait, is this the rest of the... There's more to come, okay. July 31st, that's in like what? That's in 13 days. Oh my God. All right, I'm not even gonna... I have a billion thoughts, and I want to go back and break this down with you. We'll start with... Let's just go from the beginning and work through it all the way. Quick first thoughts. My mind is completely blown by the art of the visuals, by the art of the music, by the art of his singing, by the way I'm trying to think about how this maybe plays into, or not maybe, how it is tethered to the Jenny and Screech, the tale of Jenny and Screech. So many thoughts, so many thoughts. So let's go through this. Okay, hopefully I have enough time. I have to leave in a little. I'm just gonna say everything I can. I'm so stimulated by this. He is so, I've said this before, he feels like a modern day Shakespeare, This is so avant-garde, this type of art, this is so unconventional. Who releases a song like this, right? Where it's abnormal. It's not playing by the normal song rules, right? And that's what we know about with REN but the theater inside of this is so interesting, and the abstraction of the art, and it's just so, wow, REN.
Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more.
Oh, such a beautiful... The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. It's a story
The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know.
Sure we all know.
All right, well, we're going to talk about his singing in a second. I have a lot of thoughts. His singing's very interesting in this song.
It's a moment of madness inside of the woe.
And by the way, in the way that this starts,
Officer.
the "It's a shame" line, that came from the Jenny... Wait, where was it? Oh, such a shame. Where did that line... Yeah, oh, such a beautiful shame. That's from... that's from... Is it those same words, though? It's that same melody, right? From Jenny and Screech Tale. I haven't listened to it in a little bit, but yeah, it's oh, such a beautiful shame. Wasn't that from those songs? Isn't that a tether from the other ones?
Oh, such a beautiful shame. The sun...
His vibrato, so much vibrato. There's more vibrato in this one than the other ones to my ear. That's what vibrato. Vibrato is when the voice goes up and down in pitch. And for men, it happens a little slower than for women typically. Higher voices, it goes faster for higher voices and slower for lower voices. He's kind of leaning into it like a jazz singer. Oh, what a beautiful shame. He's kind of leaning into the spin a little bit. Man, I'm not warmed up. Beautiful. It's too early to be singing. All right.
Flowers will when the skies do not rain.
Hear that vibrato? Skies. It's the amount of vibrato that you would hear from like a throwback jazz singer, like somebody from like the Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, the Rat Pack era, Tony Bennett. I've got you under my skin. It's got that kind of throwback jazzy vibe to it. It's very cool. I love Ren's voice. And, my feeling is I would like him to sing a lot more. I think that I think people love his rap because it's so brilliant, it's so fast and mentally stimulating, and rightly so. You know, people love rap. Rap is goes viral in the algorithm, but I love singing. You know, I'm here to celebrate singing on YouTube, and he's just such a great singer.
It's a story I'm sure we all know. Carries me. Whoa, rains down. Blindingly loud. Never surrender.
This part. All right, this part vocally. Oh, those high notes, the grit he's putting on his voice up there. It's what's so cool about it from a vocal technique standpoint is it's like we've got this jazzy this kind of brassy onset to the tone where he's got the brass awake in his voice, clean vocal fold closure, a lot of thickening, and then he goes into his vibrato, and that's a style right there. That's like jazz. And then he throws in some like grit into the sound as well, which now we're into like almost like screaming theater. It almost sounds like theater. It doesn't even sound necessarily like rock and roll or metal, but it has the grit level of like a heavy metal rock note, right? Listen to that part again, that war rains down. But the thing with Ren too is like it's not always. He's kind of like, well, what do you get from it? You know, he doesn't fully reveal fully. You know, he reveals some, and he's just so good at keeping everybody talking about what he was doing. Oh, goosebumps. So this is like inner turmoil stuff, and then we have this like really gritty, like trumpet solo with lots of reverb. These burning sunflowers. Was there any mention of sunflowers in The Tale of Jenny and Screech? I love the fusion of electronic sounds in this. Oh my God, so cool! And look, that is straight up his guitar, right? That's a normal classical guitar that he thwaps away on. Oh, interesting. There's like clues to look. I'm trying to look for clues to everything. I love the sound of that trumpet and the reverb and the chung chung 1 2 3. We're I guess we're in like a 12/8, is it? It really feels like 6/8, I guess. Like 1 2 3 4 5 6. Whenever you have songs in triplet feel, you could divide them out in a bunch of different ways. It could just be in 3/4. It could be in 6/8. It could be in 12/8. They're all kind of different. This one feels to me, and it is kind of interpretable to some degree. You know, I remember in college we would argue about this stuff. Like, no, it's in 6/8 because the beats here are not there. You know, but I think it feels to me, I think like 6/8. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah. Oh. Again, same thing that when I did the Tale of Jenny and Screech. This feels very much like it feels like the Threepenny Opera, the Beggar's Opera. If you haven't checked that out, Bertolt Brecht, Kurt Weill. I played Mac the Knife in that when I lived in Colorado, and oh, that's such a weird dark show. It's weird playing a serial killer on stage. It messes with your head a little bit. It's dark. It's definitely dark. And this, it feels just like it could have been extracted from the show Threepenny Opera. Just the vibe, the feel, even the musical feel. And Threepenny Opera is where the song, "Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear," which is about a sociopath serial killer, basically. Hear those plucky strings in the background with lots of reverb? Plunk, plunk, the pizzicato strings. It almost sounded like there's a chorus in the background, but there's not.
Oh,
It's just the sound of like the instrumentation. Oh, what a terrible scene. Oh my God, the melody's so catchy too.
Oh, what a terrible scene.
I like the piano here, the arpeggiated piano now. Boom, boo doo doo doo, boom, boo doo doo. Oh, and these little hey! I feel like we're back in the Hey Ho era. I like that. Remember the Hey Ho era? That was like every other song that came out in American pop music was like, Hey Ho. There was like, you had to get a Hey Ho in there. But I love it here.
Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines.
Here lies the corpses of corporate machines. Great lyric writing. Oh, he's so clever. Oh.
Grass never grows, but the grass it stays greener in places unknown.
The grass stays greener in places unknown. Yeah, the grass is always greener on the other side because it's unknown, because you don't know it. Ren, he has such a way with words. What a brilliant artistic mind.
Down in London town.
In London town. His voice sounds so good on this song. And remember, this is Ren who is all over the place vocally. This is like Ren who sounds like a reggae singer sometimes. And then Ren who did Back on 74. Back on 74. And he's up in his falsetto in that like sexy, scratchy way. He is such a vocal shapeshifter. What a talent, you know?
Ground carries me. Blindingly loud, never surrender.
Okay. Oh my God. This part, I just like. This is very, you know, on this channel, I don't like, this isn't about my taste of music. Like I love great art. I love great expression. And a lot of times I can find this stuff inside of songs that you all tell me you want me to react to that you love and help you understand on a deeper level musically, like what's going on here that's making this so badass, you know? But then put all that aside that I do as like for this channel. And I think about me as a lover personally of art. I listen to a lot of weird stuff, like weird electronic experimental music, ambient stuff, like, you know, dancing in Brooklyn, going crazy, you know, like I like crazy stuff. And this, like, I love like these types of, whenever you've got these like synthesizers that are doing arpeggiated stuff. By the way, what's an arpeggio? When you play a chord, like a couple notes together or more, that's called a chord. When you play them all at once. When you take that chord, those like say 3 notes, and you go do 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 do, and you start playing them one at a time in some sort of pattern, that's called an arpeggio. And we do that a lot in electronic music, and we do that a lot in all music. But when like this, the arpeggiating sound of these kind of rolled off upper frequency synthesizers is, I love it. Like I love stuff like that, like as my taste. By the way, before we get into that, did you hear that little break on his voice as he got off of Never Surrender? So expressive. Listen. You hear that? He kind of let it crack like that. So expressive. It's all about the expression. What is great singing? Great singing is expressive singing for whatever is being expressed within the style that it's being expressed in. That's what that is. And his grit is so good on the top. How do you make the grit? Yeah, you squeeze. You have to squeeze the pharynx, which is the space above the larynx on the top of your throat. I've talked about that so many times in videos. If you have questions about it, let me know. So notice what's happening with it rhythmically. We're still in that 1, 2, 3. We're still in that feeling, and then we've got the subdivisions are da 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 da, boom ba ba, and then they're ba ba. He's kind of like skipping by. He's doing like beat 1 and 3 inside of there, like and it almost makes it feel like it's a swing, but it's not a swing because we're in a triplet feel, and we're just doing accents on don't to don't, like on beat 1 and beat 3. I'm getting a little deep here. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Those accents are very stimulating of the synthesizer. All right, I'll shut up. Let's listen for that. Listen for how titillating that boom, 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 boom in your ears is. I love the little oh, I listen to a lot. I love this type of stuff. I can listen to a whole album of him doing weird experimental stuff like this.
Down, blindingly loud, never surrender.
Oh. It reminds me of like Subtract, or one of my favorite artists, like for me personally, is Jamie XX. Oh my God, I love Jamie XX and Bonobo and like this kind of stuff. This puts me right in that world. Or you know who's an artist that I just, oh my God, I love. I'm going to have to pull him up for you here real quick. He is, have you heard of Tourist? Tourist is unbelievable. I don't know. I may get an ad when I do this because I'm on my other channel. Hold on. You gotta, if you don't know who Tourist is, you need to check him out. He
This
is just,
July
oh
at
yeah, I'm going to get ads with his stuff. But his music is so magical, straight up. Oh, that's not one of the ones, but he's got some that are like boop, boop, doop, boop, boop, doop. Anyway, check out Tourist. I love Tourist. Okay, let's go back to the song. I'm kind of all over the place today. Or even another band, Kiasmos, does a lot of stuff like that. I love Kiasmos. We have that clock ticking. Has he always had that tattoo up here? Has he? I don't know. I can't remember. He looks great. This part musically, like now this part is straight up like we're in an abstract, like a weird Stanley Kubrick movie or something, right? It feels like. What does it sound like? Something maybe from like the 20s? Yeah, this is like early 1900s. And he walks out of the bar. You know, as far as Prologue goes, well, let's watch this and then I'll say my other thought. So he's in prison, he's in jail. And that guy was rapping with him in prison. Did you see him beat? All right, so I guess my feeling is it feels like, yeah, like we've got to listen to the clues Ren's given us here. This is a prologue. He's saying this is a prologue, an introduction to something. And the way that it ends with this feeling of basically like it feels like where something's building up inside of a character that's about to explode, right? It feels like there's you know, so it really could be that the Jenny and Screech tale ends, and then we pick up where that left off with another tale that has similar, you know, things we can learn and make commentary on society type of a thing. I wonder. That's what my prediction is. That this is just a spin-off story in the same Renosphere, Reniverse, and then he's going to make allusions back to it. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that's the time. I don't think it's so literal. That's my hunch. That's my take, that Vincent is like the long-lost cousin of Jenny or something. I'm not getting that, but maybe, you know. You guys have so much more info on this than I do. But I'm just going on my first impression watching it. And as far as, like I said, his singing is just magical in this. It's so good. He's got the, you know, it's really straightforward. It's like, he's sliding between notes and sliding just like a jazz singer. He's got vibrato just like a jazz singer. He's not doing any of his like introspective, light, like his poppy sounds. This one really has a throwback vibe to it, except for the gritty, rocky high notes where he cinches his pharynx to activate the false chord vibration to cause that distorted tone in his voice. But his singing is just wonderful in this. I love hearing Ren sing. Ren, keep going. You're amazing. So glad that you're feeling better enough to be making some art, man. I just... so much love for you and love for your community. It's such a beautiful group of people, and I'm so glad to have the honor of celebrating. This is to you, Rent, of getting to celebrate your music online. You're just such a beautiful soul and doing such cool things for the world. So, all right, I'll see you guys in my next one. I can't wait to see where this whole experience is going to go. Oh my God, 34 minutes. Jeez, what is wrong? I feel like I could have gone another pass too. That's the Ren effect right there. All right. And if you like to, like I said, don't forget, I've got a Ren playlist here. I started reacting with Ren. And if you watch some of my earlier Ren reactions, by the way, I didn't know what I was doing as far as stopping and starting. I would just stop and start all the time. I had no clue. And they're kind of annoying to watch for people. So just as a heads up. All right. I'll see you in my next one. Cheers.